Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We're going to try out another indie brand. I did not calculate this in my yearly testing new indie brand series, but because it just arrived and I am going to try MBA Cosmetics. I've heard tremendous amount of things for MBA Cosmetics, but they reached out to me and I was very excited to give them a try. They asked me what I wanted to try. I did pick out this palette and one single shadow. And of course, if I am picking one single multi-chrome, it needs to be a purple. So this is what I picked out. This is in the shade Rainbow Aurora. Looks very stunning. I'm going to swatch everything out for you guys and we're going to create an eye look using this palette and see. I picked out this palette. This is called, by the way, the Pumpkin Kisses and the Autumn Wishes. I picked this out just because I am very into like fall tones and this is like a fall dream, I would say. And I was very interested in this palette. So I'm going to give this a try. We're going to swatch it all together. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, let's start off with the single shadow that we got. And this is Rainbow Aurora. So let's swatch this baby and see how this multi-chrome performs. This is the first time I'm trying MBA Cosmetics. So we'll see how shifty it is as compared to the other. This seems like it has purple, pink, orange and green to it. Hopefully you can see all the shifts, or we can swatch it and see how this performs. Very smooth. It doesn't look like glittery, but very smooth. Oof, that looks stunning. Oh, I see purple and green. You see pinky orange. Very pretty, very shifty. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, that is stunning. Okay, let's, oh my God, I'm already very excited about this just because that shade is right up my alley. Sorry, this shade was called Rainbow Streamers, okay? So just do keep that in mind. Now let's begin swatching this palette. The first shade, let's go row by row. Candy Corn, Foliage and Bountiful. This is definitely like an orangey row. This is like a yellow orangey flat shimmer shade. Oh, this is like a liquid metal. And this is a deeper orange. So that's the first row swatched for you guys. The middle shade is definitely a duochrome at least, I would say, because I see like a bronzy shade, but I definitely see like golden pink orange. I think it's a multi-chrome. We'll see what all we can use today. The second row is Equinox, which is a champagne shade. Then we have Crisp, which is more of like a, oh wow. That reminds me actually of a Pat McGrath quad shadow. You remember when she did like a duochrome multi-chrome shade that shifted more to like a pinky orangey brown shade? That's exactly what this reminds me of, the center shade. Let's watch it. These shimmers are very creamy and very shifty. Ooh, I like that. Oh, the last two shades are definitely going on my eyes today. So pretty. Wow. So far, super impressed. Now let's move on to the last row, which is Woodland, which is more of like a foresty green shade. Then we have Chestnut, which is a warm tone brown, like a mid-tone brown. And then we have Fireside, which is more of like a red shimmer. Not sure if it has any shift or not, but we'll see. Oh, that's a stunning shimmer. So those are the shades of this palette swatched for you guys. Take a snapshot if you want. The color story looks absolutely stunning and shifty and magical. Really pretty. Let's put this baby on our eyes and see what we create. I'm going to first start off with Chestnut shade. This just seems like a perfect transitioning shade for me. I'm going to just blend the crease with it. Yeah, this is a beautiful crease shade. Really pretty. Blends also really nicely. Look at the pigmentation. Look, that's such a beautiful everyday brown for me. Like a mid-tone brown. That's just perfect. Okay, now let's add a little bit more dimension to the eye. I'm going to take this shade, which is Bountiful, the orangey shade. And I'm just going to melt that in the inner third of the crease, just to give a little bit more warmth to the look. I'm actually just testing out the shadows as much as I can, just so that I can form my opinion. That also blended very, very nicely with that brown shade. Okay, now I'm going to take that maroon shade, which is called Cranberry, this one. Such a beautiful, I'm like so much into maroons, and this looks right up my alley. I'm going to take that on the outer corner and just blend it into that brown shade. That's like a fallen leaf on my eye. That's such a pretty shade. I love it. By the way, this palette retails originally for $34, but right now, currently it's on a sale for $30. I do have a code with MBA Cosmetics. It's Smithy Sony, and you can save 10% off. Is it 10% or 15%? I leave all the details of this in the description box below for you guys, so that's easier for you to find it out. But so far, so good. I really, really love it. Taking back that brown shade, the chestnut shade, with the same brush, and I'm just melting it with that maroon shade, just so that we have something to flow into that orange. And it has like a smoother blend all across. So that flows from like orange to brown to maroon. Really pretty. Now I'm going to take that maroon shade, the cranberry shade, on refer number 13 mini. And I'm just going to take that on the lower lash line. That's stunning. I'm going to go back into that orangey shade, Bountiful, and also going to apply that right next to it. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of definitely want to use Crisp. Oh my god, let's see, how about Crisp and Foliage? Okay, let's do that. Crisp and Foliage. I'm going to start with that shade Crisp, and this is refer number 28. I'm going to just spray once so that doesn't fall all across, and let's place that right on the center of the eye. Look how stunning it is. And on the other, I'm going to just take my fingers and apply and see if there's a difference or not in the shades. But with the brush itself, it's super, super opaque, so I'm not worried about it. Look how stunning that's amazing. Amazing. I'm going to take my fingers on the other side with the same shade Crisp. Can you guys see the difference? I feel because it's sprayed on this side, this definitely has a little bit more impact, but this is very, very sparkly too. But I feel like they both are doing the same job. Okay, now let's take the shade Foliage, which is more of that bronzy shade that shifts to a pink. And this time I'm not spraying anything on the brush, and see how that rolls. It's so stunning, you guys. I'm going to take this shade, which is Candy Corn, which is more of like, it's a shimmer shade, but it's like a satin shade, I would say. And I'm going to just place that in the lower lash line, in the starting of the lower lash line, just to give that effect of the orange. Just right there. And then I'm going to take a small brush. This is Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42. And I'm going to go into Equinox, which is that champagne shade. And I'm just going to pop that in the inner corners, just for that added brightness. I'm going to finish off this eye with some liner and mascara, and I'll get right back. Okay, so the eyes are all finished. The only thing that I did is I took this Woodland shade the green shade, and I just rubbed it across really close to my lash line. And that's the green that you see. That's the only thing that I did extra. I just wanted a pop of green in this look just to complete the essence of this palette. And I feel like I've used everything except this Fireside shade, which I can definitely use it in another look, but I definitely wanted to give the essence of this palette. This is the final eye look. I really loved playing with this palette, and I feel like it performed so very well. I did not have any issues with any of the shades that I played with, and I played with 8 shades in this 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and these shades just worked very nicely. I love the performance of the palette. I love how beautifully it blended with each other. Like the mattes were so pigmented, so beautiful, and the shimmers were extra dimensional. I really loved it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review for the MBA Cosmetics. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.